video 2 of 2, hopefully, not 3, I don't know. So we left off with, I had to find the amount of money that was in a bank account that started with $100, had an annual rate of 4%, and was in the account for 8 years. So I pulled that information out. I said A is equal to 100, my initial amount. R is going to be equal to 0.04 because I had to turn 4% into a decimal. And T is going to be 8 because we're looking for the amount in the account after 8 years. Took my calculator, I used my caret button to get that 8 up there. Notice how I typed it in exactly how I wrote it into my equation, okay? Once I hit enter here, we can see that the amount in the account is $136.86. Remember, when we're working with money, we round to the nearest hundredth, okay? So this is 136.8569, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to truncate it here. 5 sees the 6. Bada bing. Rounds up to 6, sorry. So this is y equals 136.86. So $136.86 is in that account in 8 years. Okay, assuming no deposits, no withdrawals, right? We didn't put money in, we didn't take money out. I'll have $136.86. So over 8 years, it grew. It gained $36.86. Okay. So we're pulling vital information or important information from our word problems to be able to then plug into this equation. And that equation you do have to memorize. Y plus A times 1 plus R, y equals, A times the quantity 1 plus R raised to the T power, okay? I want to take a look at another problem because this one's kind of popular and I happen to like it quite a bit. Hopefully that stays, yeah. So here I have an equation. The population of a town in Nevada can be modeled by P equals 6191 times 1.08 to the T power, and it says T represents the years since 1990. The question is asking, by what percentage did the population grow yearly? So now I can tell that it's growing annually because 6191, 1.08 to the T power. I can tell that it's growing because I have a greater than 1 base, right? My base is larger than 1. So this tells me I'm looking at growth, okay? The initial amount in 1990, I don't even think you guys were born at that time. You definitely weren't. In 1990, the population was 6,191. I don't know why I'm operating in the dark here. That's probably a little better for you. So this was the initial amount. We're growing, it's greater than 1, and then we're growing over the time, over years. So we are asked by what percentage. So we want to know what's the percent that it's growing. The percent is not 108%, right? If we remember from our equation, y equals A times 1 plus R to the T power, inside of here, we actually have 1 plus R, and it's being raised to the T. So 1.08 is equal to 1 plus R, for those of you that need to see the setup for the equation, right? Inside is 1 plus R. Inside was 1.08, so I can set those two equal to one another. I subtract 1 from both sides, and I get that my R is equal to 0.08. But if you remember, the R had to be expressed as a decimal. There's your decimal. Turn this back into a percent. This is 8%, right? Multiply by 100, that becomes 8%. It's growing by 8%, okay? When we are given the equation and you need to determine the growth, you have to set that equation, or that base, equal to 1 plus R, okay? I'll do one more quick because I know this video is kind of getting a little long on you, and we can cover this in our Google Meet this week. But if I had y equals 10 times 1.37 to the t, right now I can see that my growth is going to be 37%. Some of you might see that awfully quickly. If I need to do it out for you, right? This is 1 plus r inside of that parenthesis, according to our original equation, is 1.37. Subtract the 1 from both sides, we get r is equal to 0.37. That's the decimal. Turn it into the percentage, and we get 37%. So multiply by 100 or move the decimal in the other direction. That's 37%. It's quite a bit. Okay. Hopefully this works for you. I'm going to put a little practice up with some with a screencast too. So have a great day, guys. I miss you. See you soon. Bye.